Hi, in this video I'm going to discuss about JavaScript modules. So JavaScript modules are nothing but a reusable piece of code that we can export from one program to another for use in another program. So modules are particularly useful for a number of reasons. So by separating code with similar logic into files are called modules. So we can easily fix, find or debug code, or we can use or recycle defined logic in a different part of the application, keep information private and protected from other module, and importantly preventing pollution for global namespace and potentially naming collision by customization, selection variable and behavior we load into the projects. So simply we are covering that two ways to implement modules. So I'm gonna show you both. So JavaScript or Node.js support module that export and required syntax, as well as EX6 import or export syntax. So let me show you how we can use it in our code. So you can like simply open the folder where you want to create your project. I already have one folder which I already show you, like it's empty. So let me click on it and click on select folder. As you can see, okay, so this window is not required, you can close this. As you can see, it don't have any file. So firstly you can open the terminal. So file, or you can like open the terminal from here also, new terminal, or you can say control shift and then this key just right below your escape key. So terminal is open over here. Okay, let me like minimize a bit. So as you can write cmd over here, as you can see it's converted into cmd. Okay, so I am to create one more project. So it says better to have one file which is your main file in the source folder. So I'm creating that source folder using md and then src. And you want to check whether the folder is, you can check over here, or you can check by using dir command. As you can see, the source folder is there. Okay, so let me clear this using cls command. Okay, after clearing this thing, you can put over here cd and then name of the folder which you want to enter. As you can see, we have changed our directory, and here I'm creating one file. So new file, and say I'm like putting sms const. Okay, just for the reference purpose. So I'm saving this file using control s. Inside the source I'm saving with the name main.js. Okay, or we need one more file. So I'm creating one more file. You can also create using control n. So I'm creating one more file. I'm defining the similar way as const, and then saving the file using control s, and then save outside the folder. Okay, with the name whatever you want to name. I'm describing as underscore data, and then save it. Okay, and then like I want to change the extension over here. So we have to press F2, and inside of txt just press js. Okay, then you have main, and then you have that underscore data. So firstly we are creating our file which is const, and then data, say I have this array, or no, sorry, not an array, it's an object. So say I want in this object, I want that name equal to Hari, or say we have data dot designation, say we have sc. Okay, not this one, this one. Or simply say I want data dot language, say programming language, equal to we have javascript script over here, and then we are simply module, or for exporting this module we are using module dot exports. Just like be careful, it's exports, not the export. So we have to use module dot export, and then like inside the braces you can put data, okay, the smaller data, and then save it using control S. So we already created this module. We have to use this export module in our main.js file. So how we gonna do? We gonna do in that format. So firstly we have to use the variable which is say underscore data with the help of const, and then we have to use the keyword or the function required, okay, that inside the required we have to initialize that file name is underscore data, and then save it, and have to print using console dot log over here as underscore data, and save it using control S. Now you can see if you try to print node main.js, which is node and then the file name which you want to run, say hit enter, as you can see the data is there. It has three things over here, or you can also create a function. So I'm creating one function over here which is function, and then display data, okay, that function, and then inside the function we have console dot log over here. With the help of interpolation I'm using name as, then dollar, we have underscore data dot name over here, and in the similar way I can put console dot log, and then designation as say dollar, and then we have underscore data dot designation. So as you can see, like I already created over here, just copied it, because like anything, if you misspelled then it will gonna create that error. So simply and print console dot log over here, then in the braces write it down. So okay, so write it down as programming language, okay, double M over here. You can put, okay, instead of like programming you can put as language, simply the language which we are writing the things, okay, and inside the braces I have to write that dollar, and then we have underscore data dot, say we have language, and save it, and just call this function and display data function, and save it, and try to run this file. As you can see you have printed name undefined, okay, why it's giving undefined, okay, let me like put console dot log underscore data, okay, save it and try to run this, okay, let me choose, okay, so we have inside the folder we have data, so data, and then uh, data dot, so we already created this thing. So as you can see data, if I print that, it will gonna give me this. Or we can also do one thing, instead of doing it over here we can also, okay, let like firstly let have a data, and then we'll show you how we can do that thing also. So as you can see, okay, let me clear this and now run this. As you can see we have name, okay, now it's also giving like name as undefined. Okay, okay, let me do one thing. So instead of using underscore, let me put the variable as const data equal to underscore data dot data. Okay, then control S, and instead of like put data, and then instead of these thing write data, and instead of this thing write data dot s, and save it. Try to run this. Now you will get the data. Okay, let me show you what how it's flowing. So firstly we are importing that module, and inside the module we have created one object over here. So I'm creating in that a variable with const data which have like accessing this data variables. So I'm putting like inside the data there is some data variable over here, and then I'm passing the name, designation and language, and then printing this. So we also have one more thing which is module.export function. Okay, let me like mm, put this thing in the comment, and comment. Okay, write it down as we have mm, mm, say we have module 1. Okay, now move to the module 2. So how we are expecting, so we can also expect module dot exports equal to, and then braces over here we can pass name as Hari, or we can pass as designation as SC, or we can also pass that language as JavaScript, or we can also pass as framework as array. We have, okay, it's giving an error because we can't as we have, okay, inside this braces we have backend comma like front end, and after that we can create one more function which is display, say data function as function, then passing it as return as interpolation. I'm using this. Okay, and like say I want to return the framework in the format of like front end and back end. So I'm returning with the help of interpolation using dollar, and this dot framework, and say like I want to pass in the format of 0 and 1, so I'm passing 0 over here, and after that I'm passing in the format of dollar and then sign of interpolation. So this dot framework of 1 over here. So that's it. Save it using control S. So let me comment out this thing. Oh, so commenting this thing and moving towards another module. So we have created that module dot export, so we need to import this thing using const and that underscore data to require, say we have require, and then we have underscore data, and then simply I'm calling this the function inside underscore data dot. You can see whatever the function, say I want to call display data, which will return me a framework. So as you can see, I have to print to the window so I can access in such a way. I can like print it using Control C and paste it down over here and put this thing, just skipping this thing, save it, try to run this. As you can see, we have backend and front end return. So that function will return display data is a framework of backend comma front end. So that's how it's returning. So we can also access this name, designation and language with the help of using the same statement, which is console dot log over here, which is underscore data dot name, or console dot log. As if you write data dot, then you can say it's a like function and all these, and if you know like it's a designation also. So let me put a designation and console dot log over here, which is underscore data dot language, and then save it using Control S. Try to run. So let me clear using CLS and try to run using non-major. As you can see, like we have this printing on like backend, front end, and then hurry, and then SE, and then JavaScript over here. So that's how this will returning the data. So we have something module export also, which is export default function. So that is part of our, say I'm commenting out this thing. This is a part of module 2. So module 2 over here, save it using Control S. Let me comment out this thing as well, saving it. So we have export default. Node.js supports require or module export, but as of ES6 version, which is our latest version of JavaScript, support a new, more reliable and flexible syntax for exporting module. They are usually broken down into one or two techniques. So we have default export or named export. So let me show you what is mean by this. So let me create one variable, let then data, say I'm putting this thing and exporting using simple export, then putting default and then name. So we have named data and try to save it using Control S. So here export default uses the JavaScript export statement to export JavaScript object function and then primitive data type, and then here data refer to the name of the data object, the object that we are setting property within our module. So we can use the ES syntax, which is export default, in place of module export. So Node.js also support export default by default, and so module export is usually used for Node.js development and ES6 function is used for front-end development. Let me like create one more variable so you can like easily understand. So let me put some data over here. So data dot, okay, the small data dot name equal to hurry, then close it down, putting data dot language, and then I'm creating the array, and then inside that array I'm creating that object with the help of key value pair, and then putting name as say JavaScript, and then putting type is type of front end, or we can also use this in backend, but it's our like main user in front end technologies. So we have name over here. Name is C sharp, which is our backend technology. So we can print it over here as backend, or we can already export this data over here and save it using control S. Just okay, just move to the main file. So in main file we have to use the import function. So ES6 module syntax also introduce an import keyword for importing objects in the in our underscore data.js file. So we can import the module using the function as import import, and then say I want to import the data. So let's put like it as data. So import data and put the keyword from, say from where you want to import the data. Write it down as this thing. From here I want to import the data, and say I want to create or display the data. So I'm creating one more function to as function, and say we have display data over here. So that function will display data of data dot language, or inside the language I'm using for each loop. So for each loop, so here for each, okay, here inside the for each loop will do nothing. I'm passing one more as function, and then inside the function I'm passing element and over, okay, so control Z, we have element, and then I'm printing the value of all these things. So I'm printing in such a way with the help of interpolation and writing is down at dollar. Then we have element, then dot. As you can see, like name and type will come, which is coming from here. If you clearly see, like element dot name, and say it has type of like backend language. So I'm printing as dollar, and then it's element dot type over here. So let me save this using control S and try to run this with calling display data as a function. So mm, before calling I want to like print the name, which is this thing, Hari. So how I can print? So I'm printing using console dot log, which is data dot say name. Over here save it using control S, clear the console using CLS, and run this using node main.js. Okay, to load the okay, so they are giving me an error. Okay, then syntax set an import. Okay, we have to create that package.json. So just write it down npm init. Okay, so it's asking for a source package. We have inside the source we have main.js version, simply description, say js, then entry point nothing, test command nothing, hit enter, yes. Okay, that you can see like inside the source packet.json is created. So they are telling that you need to write set type to modules. Copy this command using control C and print it over here with the help of this thing, and then paste it down using control S. Now try to run this. Node main.js. Okay, unexpected token export they are telling. So it's okay, okay, just packet.json, yes. Okay, now try to save this and put it outside. So move and save it and save main.js also and try to run it now. As you can see, like it's working. So let me put CLS over here and try to run it now. As you can see, it's working what we are expecting from the main. So for this ES6 to work, we need like packet.json, but for simple, like if you are using that required function which is like of node, we don't require packet.json and all this. So as you can see, we can have the name Hari, and then we have that element dot name with its language, whether like it's putting from the like front end or back end. Okay, as you can see, it's coming from here. If I add one more thing, which is say I'm putting as name, as say name putting as Java, which is a kind of backend language, so we have used backend, and then save it, control S, and try to run this. As you can see, a one more entry will be inserted. Why? Because we have not introduce any piece of code over here. We have only changed our data, so that's how that import statement will work. So you can easily clarify about this thing in the later part of the video. So let me like comment out this. So commenting this, save this. So that's a part of our, say we have default export, or say export default over here. Save it using control S, run it over here, and then we just move towards our name export. So ES6 introduce a second command approaching to the export module. In addition to the export default, name export allow us to export data through the use of the variable. So let me show you what I mean by this, and then commenting out this also. Save it using control S and try to use this thing over here as let underscore data equal to putting say like putting as a like array, or inside the array I'm putting as object. Okay, so as object, and inside the object I'm putting as name, which is Hari, and then we have designation, which is SC, and then we have language. Say language, first one is like not the language, which is Angular framework, or you can also say like Angular JS, but both are pretty much different. And then we have JavaScript, or say we have Python over here, and I'm creating one more data of like someone say name. I can put it as name as Aryan, or designation as SC, or I can put like language say as PHP or testing. So we have PHP or some kind of testing language, so I'm putting as testing over here. Okay, so that variable is completed. I'm creating one more variable which is let, and say it's like kind of requirement in the company, so put it as underscore requirement, and then passing it as underscore dev requirement. So dev req say we have 5 over here, or say underscore test requirement, which is 2 over here. Okay, it's giving an error. Why? Because we can't use that equal to symbol, we have to use that double dots over here. And we have to create one more thing, which is say like validate requirement. Okay, and it's a kind of function which will take two input as underscore say average. Okay, it will take as available, so AVA, or it's like put as required, so underscore required over here. And then using the arrow operator from ES6 version, and then if, then passing underscore AVA dot length, inbuilt function I'm calling is greater than equal to underscore require, then return true, or else return return false. Okay, so this function will validate whether like available is more than the requirement or not, so that function will check. So how we can export this with the help of a variable name only, we can export this with the variable name. So let me minimize this thing, or the terminal. So we have created that three variable, which is underscore data underscore requirement and that validation. It's ment, it's ment. Okay, now it's like underscore validate requirement, and then we have to export using export, and then putting export data or underscore requirement or underscore validate requirement. Okay, that's how we are exporting this module. So we have to import this module in the main.json also. So how we can import in the main.json also, using named import function. So let me put it as import, then like object, so we need underscore data or underscore requirement or underscore validation requirement, and say a keyword from which thing, put as from underscore data. And then we have console dot log over here. So let me put like what's inside the underscore data, then save it, trying to run. So let me clear the console using cls command. Okay, try to run. Okay, that trigger unexpected error. Okay, why it's like cannot import the module. Okay, do you mean by yes. Okay, we have to use this in control C and paste it down, try to save and try to run this. Okay, so trigger and okay, control Z. So save it. I'm trying to manage data dot say for each. Okay, let me like put that underscore requirement, save it using control S, clear using cls, and try to run. Okay, it's showing internal binding error, cannot find source like inside the source. What do you mean by that thing? Okay, it show like it can't be able to find this thing. Okay, let me put from .js, save it, try to run this. Okay, let me like forgot to give the file name with the extension. So here, as you can see, let me clear the command and try to run this. So as you can see, we are getting the data for the dev requirement or for the test requirement which we have set over here. So we can simply use this thing, or we can use underscore data comma or underscore validation requirement. Using save and try to run this, you will get all three. So first one is over here, and then second one, and then it shows sub function. So let me show you how we can use this thing. So we already exported this thing over here, so let me create a function over function as display data. Okay, so we have underscore data dot for each, and then inside the for each I'm passing that function, and then function I'm passing as element, and then inside this I have to print console dot log over here with the help of interpolation and write it down as dollar symbol, and then inside the element, then dot I want name, or I want the designation as well, so name, and say I want the designation also, so we have element dot say language. Okay, and then inside the next line also I have to want to print the language, so I'm simply write element dot language. Or here like uh, I don't want to print language, I only want to print as designation printing. Okay, save it, and I'm like calling this over here, saving this, clearing console using cls. Okay, just wait a minute. Okay, let me clear this thing. So run this using known Major.js. As you can see, we have hurry se, then like it's undefined. Okay, let me like show why it's undefined. Okay, so we have that language thing over here. So let me put this. Here is not there. Okay, I'm just escaping that a and then save it, and also escaping that a, saving it, and try to running one more time. As you can see, hurry yesi in all the like languages, and then here rnlc all the languages over here. Similar way we can put that requirement and validation requirement. So how we can check that validate requirement? So we can check underscore validate requirement by passing the values over here. So how we pass, we have to pass available comma required. So if available dot length, then ask for like whether it's greater than and like requirement. Okay, so it just like not a function for. Okay, let me put only dev requirement over here because I have to check with this thing. So it will check underscore say underscore requirement using control C. If okay, they just pass like simply this thing, like if average is greater than, say I have put control S and then printing this thing in the console window, so console dot log over here, then printing it, say if I am passing 10 comma 5, and then save it, trying to run this. Okay, yeah, there comes okay con, it's so. Okay, then save it, uh, mm, using control S and clear that console using cls, try to run. Say you are getting the false. If we pass that value comma 3, then save it using control S, try to run. Then say you are getting the value of false over here because the data is greater. Okay, the data is greater than average is greater, it will return true. Okay, that AVA or it's okay. Length is not required. Say I'm already passing this thing, so it will like put, say I'm passing as 5 comma 5, then saving it, try to run. Say you are getting the true over here. If I pass 10, which make the statement true, passing it, trying to run, and you can see true will come. And if I make is 3, then false will come. Say like try to run, say false will come. So that's how our named export will work. We can simply export the particular variable with the help of this export functionality. So we have one more thing, which is export named export. So named export is also distinct in that they are export as soon as they declare by placing a keyword in front of the variable name. So let me show you what I mean by this. Let me comment out this thing using control S and clear the terminal CLS. If I try to run this, it will give me an error. See, it's give me an error saying like this thing is not present and all this. So let me clear this console again, and we can put export over here. Okay, let's put say mm, export, save it, and then putting it export. So that how it's work when you are not familiar about how, like how much like variable defining and it will take. So when you are developing an application in the ad hoc manner, so you can use this thing. So save it and then run it. Say you will not get an error. Why? Because we are using that export named export functionality of here, which is suggest it can directly export as soon as they declare with the help of export keyword. So we also have named import named over here, which I already show you is very much pretty similar for that. And then we have also that functionality of export as. So let me show you what is mean by export as. So just go over here and data and putting as control Z Z Z Z Z Z. Okay, save it, or you can put it this thing as data, or you can put this thing as requirement, or you can put as validate. So save it using control S, or in the post statement. So let me like comment out this thing and copy, so you can easily distinguish between both. Instead of data we have data, instead of requirement we have requirement, instead of validation we have validate. So save it using control S, or it's a underscore data. Instead of data we have to put data, and then instead of validate we have to put validate. So save it using control S and try to run this. See, you will not getting error you because you have done this with the help of using export named as functionality. If you want to learn about export as and all this, I have like put a link in the description, so you can go and check out this. So another way of using alias as the importance of an entire module is using that star functions. So say like instead of using control S, Okay, not here. Say I don't know like how many modules are present over here. I want to like import all the modules. So simply like instead of putting in an array, I can put star. Okay, let me put as star over here and then save it, and then if you can run, like it will work. Okay, so it will like give me a install as. Okay, so we have to get star as, say, data, save it using control s. So we have data dot data, and then we have data dot validate. So save it, clear the console using cls command and try to run this. So as you can see, it's working. So that's how this thing will work. So we have combining export statement. So say we can also use the named export or default export together in our main.js or in our underscore data.js. So how we can use that thing? So let me give you a quick example. So here as you can see, we have one, two, and then three variable defined. So say I don't want to like declare that variable. Okay, put in this format. Okay, so say I don't want to like export in this manner. So say one is required and I don't want to change this state, and say we are developing an application where the modules are already exported and we want to export one module. So that's how we can done using export. Say we have default and then name, the name is underscore validate. So save it using control s. So here we have used the keyword export to export the name export in the bottom of the file. Meanwhile we have used the underscore validate requirement variable to export the variable using export default syntax. So that's how we can define, or we can also use this as using, say, like at last we have used export default, and we can also use by commenting this thing, we can also use to export in such a way so it will work. So just be clarify what you are exporting and what you are working with, so you don't have a like clear cut statement about the same. So let me like erase this thing and show you like how you need to export this to export default. So we can like put as the same. Okay, let me like clearing this line and then putting as control z z z z. So for your clear understanding. Okay, as you can see, the validate is not from this function. So if you like put it in this format, it will give me an error. Say like I'm saving it, and then if I try to run, it will give me an error. It will give me a, hey, like this validation requirement is not present. So how we can like use this, because we have exported using export default function, so we have to import that also. So import then underscore validate requirement, then from this thing, say I have to like put in from the data dot js, and then saving it using control s, and now you can check like it will work. So clearing the console using cls and try to run, see like it's working. So that's how you can put that combining import function. So that's all about how you can import that module or import that any function which is written in any form of the JavaScript. So that's how we can export from this file and importing the function of underscore data to the main.js. Hope you have understand about that concept. If you want to read more, I have like put the documentation in the description below. You can go and check out this. So thanks for watching this video. We'll see you in the next video.